think we can all agree that politics needs to change, and thankfully for us, there was a billionaire out there who thought the same. Um, he didn't like the way the two-party system was stitching us up into getting basically the same thing from both sides of the house. He didn't like to see that. Now, this billionaire who wanted to see change as much as we do, he could have he could have invested his money into an existing party like Richard Tice with Reform, but he didn't choose that. He could have chosen UKIP, which is a long-established party, but sadly gone to the backwaters of politics and not just as relevant as it used to be. He didn't choose them either. He chose a novice. He chose to put his money with a man who has no political experience, but has a determination and a sincerity that he stood by what he believes in, even in the face of losing a multi-million-pound career. That man is Laurence Fox. Laurence does things that some people find quite shocking and inappropriate, but sometimes that's what you have to do to get attention to a topic that we're getting railroaded on. Laurence Fox has started a political party because the billionaire I'm talking about decided to invest in him. If you're going to get shouted down for your beliefs, you might as well get shouted down while you try to share them with other people, because a lot of people believe in those beliefs. They believe in family values. They believe in children being educated at school in a civilised manner to learn about the world and not focus on things that we basically find a bit unsuitable. The billionaire chose to put his money behind Laurence Fox. Whether the other political parties that see themselves as more relevant like it or not, that's what's happened. Now, political parties need money to run. They have to pay wages, they have to buy stationery. And with Lawrence's party, he has a legal department where they're helping people all the time on a day-to-day basis with legal advice through the Bad Law Project. They've got Bad Education. That's another project they're working on that sometimes also needs legal advice. People get it by consulting with the Reclaim Party. Now, I particularly back Laurence Fox because it's not because I'm a lovey. It's because I believe in what he believes in, and I can see that this has a chance of working. The reason being, it's got the finances to survive, and it's got a serving MP, which is absolutely unbelievable for a party that's so young. It may be short-lived at the next election, but from what I can see, Andrew Bridgen is a seriously popular MP in his own constituency. Now, what I don't understand, I'm in WhatsApp groups, I've got Facebook pages, I've got a Twitter account. All these people that I'm associating with, be them famous or not, want what I want, which is a more controlled future, where we're in control, not the government, where we can make our own decisions and thrive in our own country. We all want that. So I cannot for the life of me understand why people get so precious, and other small political parties especially, and cannot see that at this moment in time we should be backing up the Reclaim Party, because they've already got a foot in the door, they've got an MP. If Westminster saw other small parties working together, saying, yes, we're not going to stand in Uxbridge because we want to back Reclaim, or they saw this as a movement, as a shift in politics where people could get behind someone, what a powerful message that would be to Westminster and the Westminster bubble, to see that actually we don't need you big parties to work together. We don't need to watch you two squabble and pretend to fight in Westminster. Because you see, the thing is, what the people of Westminster forget is the ordinary man in the street, like me, approaches their politics with passion, because we would generally want to see the changes happen. We don't want to be funneled down this socialist route, and that's what's happening to us. But when you watch Westminster on Question Time, these aren't two parties at opposite sides of the house that are daggers drawn. These are friends. These are mates that have their dinner together, that exchange pleasantries, see each other in their own homes. They're not daggers drawn and passionate like us. They're just doing a job. Now, the one thing that's been missing in British politics is an opposition. We haven't had an opposition. We've had the opposition benches filled with people who have let completely unsuitable legislation pass through the House. And it will continue if you keep voting for the same two. This is just a window of opportunity now. And I'm saying all this to prep you up for what's to come in a general election. Because what you need to do, you need to be brave. If you want change, you need to be that change. You need to vote for something that will change it. And what will change it is seeing candidates from smaller parties, yes, all of them, even the ones that aren't backing Reclaim right now. If you can think there's a candidate that's stronger in one area than another, vote for them. Make that change happen. Stop the two-horse race. There's never been a more important time to be involved. You shouldn't say, oh, I don't do politics. You should say, why don't I do politics? Because now is the time to actually make a stand.